I think when we first met one another, I didn't really like you.
That's so fair. I was so nervous. The day we met was the first day of play rehearsal,
Yes.
and I was like fresh in high school, first year. And I had seen her in a production before, so I knew who she was, and I was like, oh my God, I know her.
Since like that moment that we met, I think there's just like our worlds collided,
Yeah.
and we've been best friends ever since. And like, it's been the best.
You know, in my family, I was kind of the oddball out. I'm the only one in my family who really is into the arts, is into theater. But Erin was always championing me and always saying things like, I think he's smart, which I know is maybe a surface level compliment, but it actually means a lot to me.
I think the most important way to be a good ally is to listen. You have to listen to the people you love most, you know? And acceptance, and that's a skill that you can take towards everything in life.
She has taught kids in high school, and she has told me about how some of them have said some pretty hateful things, some pretty nasty comments, specifically about our communities. And she tells me how she immediately nips that in the bud and educates those kids on what they're saying and why it is it's hurtful, and just putting an end to it and stopping it right in its tracks. The people will remember their whole life, Miss Erin stuck up for me. Like, I'm so happy they have a Miss Erin. I wished everyone had a Miss Erin, you know? Yeah.
You're my like 3 a.m. phone call, and also one of the smartest people I've met. You have such a well-rounded view of the world and such a kind-hearted spirit, and every single person that Theo meets like falls in love with them. And I've never met anyone like you, and I don't think I ever will. And I'm honored that our paths crossed. Yeah.
Thank you. That's so sweet.